I made a fake one.
All I can say is I'm really happy with how it is developing, and I think it is unique and fresh, and I'm hoping that the fans will be super excited when they get to see it.
That was Simon Bennett a year and a half ago talking with Screen Rant about the upcoming Power Rangers Dino Fury season. Before it was out, he was talking about he already was liking the way it was developing. And today's show is all about how that man right there, Simon Bennett, helped save the brand and get it to the next level and where it needs to go. The brand is changing, and it was a dark time, guys. When you look at what was happening about 5-6 years ago, it was scary because we hit that peak of what we could do with Saban. We had a movie, we had multiple seasons of Power Rangers. It was new, it was there. However, it wasn't that good anymore, and for some reason, we couldn't connect with the fans like we once did. For some reason, it was tough. And once you sat down and really looked at what's going on, it wasn't the actors, it wasn't the directors, it wasn't the writers. Everything starts at the top. And the way that Saban kind of ran these productions was definitely the cheapest way possible, and he had this 90s strategy of how he wanted the show to be and the whole concepts. Basically, he was a giant. His whole belief was that the show is to just sell more toys. So it doesn't have to have the craziest storyline. It doesn't have to be very good as long as it's selling toys. Well, the thing is what you forget is if the show's good, that will sell toys too, because you'll get more fans of it. And most of the episodes were filler episodes. Now, the reason why I want to talk about Simon Bennett and why he helped the brand get us to that next level is because he's a GOAT in my book, and this is not here to put anybody down. Like any of the other producers, directors, you could just tell when our boy Simon Bennett jumped on this project as the executive producer, things are starting to change, and I love it. This Dino Fury is one of my most favorite Power Ranger seasons in a very long time, folks. And today I really gotta give some roses to our boy Simon Bennett. See, here at the fan club, we give love to our people while they're here, while they're still in the prime of their careers, and I just want you guys to notice how dope this guy is here. I'm gonna read his official IMDb. Simon Bennett is arguably one of New Zealand's most successful television director-producers with a long list of award-winning television drama titles over the last 25 years. As of 2019, he has taken over the reins as executive producer, EP, of Hasbro's famed Power Rangers series. He is the creative producer. Oh man, it's great. He develops TV series, feature films, theater properties, including a 16-year tenure at South Pacific Pictures. Man, and he's the head of drama over there. Dude, this guy is dope. He's got a really nice resume, but also you could tell that he was a little bit different, and when it was time to shake some things up and make Power Rangers a little bit more 2022, he was the perfect guy to help do this. Okay, so he did 15 episodes of Power Rangers Beast Morphers, and he did 11 episodes of Power Rangers Ninja Steel. Now everyone's gonna be like, dude, how did he help save it? He was part of Ninja Steel. It was one of the worst. Well, Ninja Steel is not that bad, but it was definitely not my favorite season. I have some reasons to not like this season too. It's okay if you like it or don't like it. It's just your opinion. However, it wasn't the director's fault. Like that season, it was trying to be like an old 90s Mighty Morphin season way too hard. And that has to do with what was it? It was Saban. I mean, it's not just like, I can't just blame 100% on Saban, but it was the way the structure was, because once Hasbro took over, now we're in kind of the second series. So we got Beast Morphers and then we got Dino Fury, and you can already tell that it's changing. Each episode you have to almost watch in order now, and that was not the case for a lot of these older Power Rangers seasons. Except for, the early Saban era, there wasn't a lot, right? Mighty Morphin, the biggest thing that kind of carried over was the Green Ranger, White Ranger. But then once they started to get some money, then we started to get some bigger stories. And then by Power Rangers in Space, it was just crazy. The homie Casey over at Mighty Morphin Conspiracy Theories had a great video the other day talking about how Power Rangers, they missed the mark on a lot of team-ups that were coming up in the past that they could have had, but they kind of just got lazy. And he named 2 or 3 really good team-ups that could have happened if they just thought outside the box, and it wouldn't have cost them any more money than what they had. It was just, hey, she's already on set, he's already on set, use that person. And they never did. I really like where they're going with this. They're bringing back old people. The Beast Morphers, you had an old Sentai guy that was never ever in Power Rangers, to my knowledge, almost looked like a VR trooper type dude. What was his name? Chaku or something? That was cool. I like that. We could see more stuff like that, or all original stuff. Now back to my regular point, I can just get on some crazy fan theories when we're talking about things, but Simon Bennett is one of the GOATs. He helped change this, because when he turned up on this season, so first he came to Ninja Steel and did 11 episodes. He did a good enough job to get another call back to do 15 episodes in Beast Morphers, and that was big. Because honestly, a lot of his episodes that he was the director on are some of my favorite episodes. And then in the third series, Dino Fury, I absolutely love it. It is fire. It's one of the best seasons I've seen in a long time from Power Rangers. And I know that's always debatable. However, you can see that they're trying again really hard to get the most out of this product. We know that there could be a team up. There could be a 30th anniversary special next year. We don't know if Simon's going to be involved, but we would love to see him. Again, we also know that we have some original stuff coming from Netflix and Jonathan Entwistle. We don't think right now, and this is just speculation until we know more, but we don't know if the New Zealand crew is going to be involved in that, especially if they're filming this in LA, Atlanta, Canada, stuff like that, right? So we're not for sure what's going on there, but we know that this guy helped bring us into the new wave, because there was a time when Power Rangers was almost done. I mean, how many times has Power Rangers almost been canceled, and we've just somehow just not got canceled? I believe that bringing this guy on, part of your transition, we needed a guy that could help bridge the gap between old and new and take Power Rangers into the new generation. That, like, to stay around, you kind of have to fuse both. You gotta have some nostalgic purposes, bring back some old characters, but at the same time still have new characters, new stories, new things going on that are good, new ideas. You can't just do what worked in the 90s, and that was a big reason why Saban had to sell the brand, because he's an older cat now. Don't get me wrong, that guy's a billionaire. He's got a lot of money, but when it comes to creative stuff, you want somebody that's willing to take a little bit more risks now, because there's a lot of crazy shows, and Power Rangers at the time was a big risk back in the day, and it was different. Now everybody knows it for what it is. It is not a top 10 kids brand, and it hasn't been for a very long time, but with the right people and the right fans and everything put together, I believe that it can be. And this was a big step in the right direction with Dino Fury, because I don't care how many people right away are going to see it. I get it. It's not a big deal in your first week, whatever your numbers are anymore, because you got Netflix. They're definitely going to funnel these shows to the fans and the kids that like Power Rangers. Where more people are going to watch it now than ever, guaranteed, and it's a good show. That's the one thing about it is not a bad Power Rangers season. It's one of the best one in the last 10, 15 years. It's arguably right up there. It could, dude, I love RPM. I would still maybe as of right now, because I can't compare Dino Fury to anything really yet in its entirety, just because I don't know the end. Like, what if the second half is booty juice and it's just bad, you know? But I don't think it's gonna be. But then it would bring down my expectations and what I think of Dino Fury. But I think Dino Fury is one of the best seasons I've seen in a long time. We gotta shout out Simon Bennett for doing a good job on it, because every once in a while, I like to make these appreciation videos, because that's what it's about, guys. We can't always critique and bring people down, and we're usually good about that. We're not disrespecting anybody ever. We know that everyone has a job, you feel me? And Simon Bennett is dope. Some fans have hated on this guy for really no reason. Half the time, he was always being told what to do, how the script was written, how to do the scene, and the director does have some control. But at the end of the day, if you're not the EP, the executive producer, those are the guys that really, they're the executive. They have the executive decision-making skills. They can have it their way and eat it too sometimes. So at the end of the day, I think that Simon Bennett really helped this brand more than some people will ever give him credit, but we know dude is a Power Rangers GOAT. This is not a stab at any of the other Power Rangers directors, producers. They were all great. Chip Lim was awesome, super nice guy. I hear I've had a few buddies that have gotten to talk with him before, and they said he's a super good dude. I'm not gonna bring down anyone else to bring this guy up. I think they're all dope, but there's something special about Simon Bennett. Tell me if I'm wrong. I don't think you will. And this was a weird bridge situation. Like, not only did he have to be a director on, Beast Morphers and Ninja Steel when they sold the brand, but then he also had to do Dino Fury when he knows something else is going on behind the scenes. When you watch the show, it's a well put together machine. I like it. It's got a good story. I feel like they give us way more than they've ever had with these past storylines. We've got you have so many things that tie into the next episode, or things that will happen in episode 2 or 3 in the first season, then get brought up a little later. It's really dope, man. I love the character backstories. I love that this show gives you a lot of things to talk about, like who are Amelia's parents, what happened to Raf Khan, all of these great storylines and backstories that we didn't really, we're not going to get solved until the end, and it really gets you thinking, and we know that something crazy is going to happen with Amelia. We don't know yet. There's some big news. It's going to happen. Maybe we'll make a video about that next, but we just had to make an appreciation video for Simon Bennett. He's one of our favorites. The guy actually takes the time out to listen to the fans. He goes on Ranger Wiki. He says, this dude is dope. So definitely an underrated name in the Power Rangers universe. We love you, Simon Bennett. And whatever you do, man, if it's Power Rangers or not, you'll always have our support over here at the fan club. And we want to thank you for helping make Power Rangers dope, man. And when I'm looking at your resume, like, dude, the fact that you even did Power Rangers, we're lucky to have you, man. So thank you. If you ever, when you're done with Dino Fury, if you ever wanted to do an interview, bro, I would freak out. Like that's how much that this dude's like a legend to us over here. Let me know, would you guys like an interview? Would you like to see an interview, I should say? Should we hit the boy up? Man, that would be amazing. I think Simon Bennett, you're dope, bro. Thank you so much for everything you do within the brand. Let me know what you think of his work in the comments, and we'll talk to you next time. Peace! Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscription button, and also hit that notification bell to stay in the algorithm. Do you guys support the fan club? You want to help us make our next episode and keep this show running? Well, check out our brand new fan club t-shirts. These are on our Square site. Go check that out. Go check us out on all social media platforms. And thank you for rocking with us, guys. Peace.